Hey everyone, Tyler here at the Movie Beat, back with some home media news here. Plain Archive, one of our favorite Blu-ray and DVD premium publishers here in Korea, has put up 2 new Korean films for pre-order, and I wanted to share that with you guys. Also, for those of you who are wondering whether or not these might be something you want to pick up, I did want to just share with you my thoughts on these films for what I know. Okay, so it may not be a lot, but it might be something to help you guys out. So the first one that I think they did an amazing job with the package here is Kim Ji-young, born 1982. For those of you who don't know anything about this movie, it was probably one of the better or most well-received films from 2019 here in Korea. And I do feel like it's one that was probably made specifically for a Korean audience in mind. So I think that's something to keep in mind when going into a movie like this. But it did pick up several awards, especially for acting and directing. So this actress who stars in this, Jung Yu-mi, you guys might have seen her in some Hong Sang-soo films. She was also in Train to Busan. But this one is definitely a centerpiece showcase role for this actress. So it's really an amazing part for her. What I mean by when I say that this one was sort of designed, I think, for Korean audiences in mind, was it brings up a lot of the issues that I think that a lot of modern women or housewives or maybe just Korean women in general feel or are going through in their lives, whether you want to call them complaints or grievances or just some of the hardships, I guess, but certain expectations I feel like that they feel subjected to, and how it's sort of derailing their trajectory in some kind of way. One of the little taglines that we can see here on the cover that it says in Korean, 하고 싶은 게 많았습니다, which means that there are so many things that I wanted to do. And the question is, why couldn't she do those things? Well, certain examples of that are after getting married, you're sort of expected to do certain things for your husband's family, whether that's doing a lot of cooking and cleaning during various holidays and whatnot, and having to go to the husband's family and not her own family more, so there's like a priority now in her life, and she's sort of expected to give up on a lot of her passions and hobbies and focus on, just being a really good wife. And it's something that might have been a lot harder for me to relate to or connect to or even to have realized if I did not live here and had many adult female students who would bring up the various issues with me in classes, just about their lives and certain difficulties I feel like that they have. And it was always something that I was trying to relate to, but when I watched this film, all of those stories that I had heard came flooding back. So this one is like a highlight reel of grievances, and I think it's something that a lot of Korean women, probably specifically, were waiting for, to see that on the big screen, like, hello, this is what we've been saying all of this time. Can we get some help here? That's just kind of what I mean by I think it was made for Korean audiences, but I definitely think everyone would recognize the acting in this and probably pick up on some of the subtleties from the cultural aspects of the film that you could relate to as well. But the packaging, oh my god, I think that they could not have picked a better look for this film. On the cover, we can see actress Jung Yu-mi, and on the back is Gong Yoo. So I think that this just looks so good. This is an O-ring slipcase though, so it's not like a super high quality full slipcase, so you're gonna slide it out the top or the bottom. But I do think it looks great. Especially the inner artwork is sort of the classic poster that I saw for this film, and it is a single disc. Probably the special features are not subtitled, and there are no other extra goodies in this. It is important to remember that on one of Plain Archive's Instagram posts, it did say that they were preparing a DVD/BD, so Blu-ray disc. So I would anticipate a Blu-ray is coming if you wanted to wait. Not a ton of special features to speak of. There is a commentary, an interview, and a little video possibly about the shooting of the film and a trailer. So those do not say anything about English subtitles. There is English subtitles though for the feature. So I think if you guys are interested in Kim Ji-young, born 1982, and you haven't seen it yet, just sort of remember a couple of things that I said about it. With the knowledge that I had and the experience that I had of being here, I thought it was very interesting to see all of those stories and things that I had heard being played out. So that's one of the things that I really enjoyed about the film. If you didn't have that, I don't know what it would really be like. So please let me know if you guys have seen it and your thoughts on it in the comments below. Maybe it'll help some other people decide whether or not they want to pick this one up. I just want to say awesome again on the look and the design of this package. So the other release that's also coming out on the same day from Plain Archive, again DVD, is the film The House of Us. This is the same director as The World of Us, and I kind of like how the director has sort of kept a similar sort of style and look or even title of her films. The first one, The World of Us, was Uri Dul. This one, The House of Us is the English translation, but the Korean title is Uri Jip, so they both have that word us or our in the title. And it is also looking, I haven't seen either of her films, but it is also looking more of a child drama. So everything that I've heard of her previous film, The World of Us, really one of the better child dramas that those who have seen it have told me that it was. So if you guys are a fan of dramas associated with children, apparently these are some of the best. And Uri Jip, The World of Us, the House of Us, her new film, looks like it has a sort of similar look, sort of those bright colors and things. I really like the package as well. It looks like it's about 3 girls in particular. One of them I think was in Miss Beck. So if you guys have seen that one, I was maybe the child actress from that film. But again, the package is really nice, and this one does come with 4 sort of film image cards, so that is something nice. No word about his signature, but again, it's Plain Archive. Always be ready for surprises. And I did not see anywhere whether they were preparing a Blu-ray for this one. So something to think about before pulling the trigger on this one. But if you guys like the director of The World of Us, this is something that I would highly, highly, highly consider getting. I am very curious what you guys think about these films, especially The House of Us, because I have not seen that one. So again, these are DVD, so region 3. That would probably be my only hesitation, whether or not I was going to pick up one of these or if I was going to wait for the Blu-ray. Again, The House of Us, not sure whether a Blu-ray is even coming. Kim Ji-young, born 1982. We just don't know when. So please leave a short comment below what you guys think of these 2 new films, whether or not there's something you want to pick up or something that you have seen and that will really help other people and me know whether or not The House of Us is something that I should be looking more into. And you heard my thoughts on Kim Ji-young. I'm personally probably going to wait to see if a Blu-ray comes out, but that package, I don't know how that's going to get much better than that, just visually wise. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. Just a quick home media update. Until next time, I'm Tyler here at The Movie Beat. Keep watching movies.